Lined on an 0-2 pitch and a sliding catch by Yastrzemski.
What defines a baseball game? Is it the towering home runs? The nail-biting strikeouts? Those are huge and no doubt. But what about the moments that defy physics? The plays that make you jump out of your seat and scream, how did he do that? That's what we're talking about today. Welcome to Baseball Extra. We believe that true baseball genius is often found in the glove, in the split-second decisions, and in the cannon-like arms that turn surefire hits into shocking outs. Today, we're not just showing you clips. We're breaking down some of the most incredible defensive plays you will ever see. These are the moments that change games and define careers. So grab a seat, because you're about to witness 40 minutes of pure baseball brilliance. All right, let's dive right into our first play. The batter connects on a 0-2 pitch, and it's a screaming line drive. But watch the top spin on this ball. For an outfielder, this is a nightmare. The ball is sinking fast, and it's hooking. Mike Yastrzemski has to read this in a fraction of a second. He's not just running. He's calculating the trajectory on the fly. He gets under it, goes into the slide, and secures the catch. That's not just a good play. That's an elite-level read of the ball off the bat. Pure fundamentals and concentration. Sticking with sliding grabs, this next one is all about raw speed. This ball is hit into the shallow outfield, into that no man's land where infielders can't get back and outfielders have to charge hard. Elliot Ramos, coming in from his position, absolutely flies. He lays out, fully extended, and snags it right off the top of the grass. Think about the commitment here. If he misjudges that slide by an inch, the ball gets by him and the runners are moving. It's a do-or-die play, and Ramos executes it to perfection. Now, defense isn't always about the glove. Sometimes it's about the arm. And folks, this next one is an absolute hose. We've got a runner on second, Kettlemark, who has wheels. The ball is lined out to right field. On most outfielders, the third base coach is sending that runner 10 times out of 10. But this is Jarren Duran in right. Martin rounds third and heads for home. Duran fields it cleanly and comes up firing. The throw is a laser beam, a perfect one-hop strike to the catcher. The tag is made, and Mart is out by a mile. My goodness, what a throw. That isn't just a great arm. As the announcer said, that is a ridiculous arm. That play right there kills a rally and electrifies the entire stadium. The gaps in the outfield are where extra base hits are born. It takes a special kind of speed and route running to close them down. Here, we see a ball driven deep into right center. Mickey Moniak is on a dead sprint, his eyes locked on the ball. He knows he won't get there standing up. At the last possible moment, he launches into a slide, stretching every fiber of his being, and makes the catch. The timing has to be perfect. Slide too early, the ball drops in front. Slide too late, it's over your head. An absolutely sensational play to take away a double or even a triple. This next play looks routine at first, but it's anything but. A high pop-up in the infield, but it's in a tricky spot. Two players, Guerrero and Jimenez, are converging on it. This is where communication is key, but there's confusion. At the last second, it's the catcher, Nathan Lucas, who is tracked it all the way from behind the plate. He hustles down the line, calls them off, and makes an incredible sliding catch in foul territory. For a catcher, in full gear, to have the speed and awareness to make that play is just phenomenal. What a heads-up play by the backstop. Let's head back to the outfield. Another screaming line drive to right field. This isn't about a long run. This is about lightning-fast reflexes. Daniel Schnee has to react instantly. The ball is sinking, and it's hit hard. He takes a few aggressive steps in and dives, fully horizontal, to snag the ball just before it touches the turf. In the most important part, he holds on as he hits the ground. That's a crucial detail. Making the catch is one thing. Securing it through the impact is what makes it a certified web gem. Wow, just beautiful. Here we go again, another batter thinking he's got a base hit. The pitch is swung on and belted to straightaway center. It looks like it's going to drop for sure, but watch the center fielder, Marcy. He gets an amazing jump on the ball. He's running hard, keeps his eye on it, and in a single, fluid motion, goes into a slide and makes the grab. These outfielders are making these incredibly difficult plays look routine, but trust me, they are anything but. That's a run-saving catch that keeps his team in the game. These are the baseball highlights we live for here at Baseball Extra. Let's show some love to the first baseman. This is a rocket of a ground ball. Fair play, right down the line. That's a guaranteed double for the batter, right? Not on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Watch. He makes a spectacular diving stop to his right, fully laying out to snag the ball. He robs Tucker of a clean base hit with sheer athleticism. People think of first base as just a receiving position, but plays like that show you how valuable a great defensive first baseman truly is. Okay, brace yourself for this next one. It's a play that very few human beings on this planet can make. A ground ball is hit to the left side, deep in the hole. Ellie De La Cruz ranges far to his left and backhands it. His momentum is carrying him completely away from first base. Most shortstops would have to plant their feet and make a strong throw. Ellie, he does the impossible. In one motion, he spins and fires a submarine-style throw across the entire diamond on the run. And it's a perfect strike. I mean, an absolute dime. The combination of athleticism, arm strength, and pure creativity is just off the charts. That is not a normal play. That is a work of art. Here's another fantastic play on the infield that's all about fundamentals and quick thinking. A sharp grounder is hit towards the second base side. Jordan Walker goes down, backhands it beautifully, but he's too far from the bag to make the play himself. Without even looking, he knows exactly where his shortstop is. He executes a perfect backhanded flip right to the waiting player covering the bag. It's a seamless, fundamental play executed at high speed. It looks simple, but the chemistry and trust required to make that flip are built over hundreds of hours of practice. This next play is about talent, but it's also about pure courage. A fly ball is hit deep to right center field. Dalton Varsho is in a dead sprint from the moment the ball leaves the bat. He's tracking it. He's running out of room. He's at the warning track. Without breaking stride, he leaps at the fence, extends his glove, makes the catch, and crashes hard, back first, into the padded wall. He holds onto the ball. That is an unbelievable effort, putting his body on the line to save an extra base hit, possibly even a home run. What an important, game-changing play. Some plays require pure finesse. Here we have a slow roller toward third base. For many infielders, this is the toughest play in the book. There is no time to glove it and make a transfer. Alex Bregman charges in, fields the ball completely barehanded, and in one fluid motion, fires to first. The scoop on the other end by Romy Gonzalez is just as crucial. An unbelievable barehand pick and throw. As the announcers say, Bregman does something defensively every single night that just makes you go, wow. He is a master of his craft. The middle infield is where athletes shine, and this play is a prime example. A hard grounder is smacked towards second base. Junior Caminero is there, but he has to range to his left. He fields it, but his momentum is carrying him towards center field. To make the throw, he has to plant, spin 360 degrees, and fire a rocket to first base to get the speedy runner. He throws him out by a step. What a play! The body control and arm strength to complete that spin and still make a powerful, accurate throw is simply breathtaking. Sticking with the Spinorama theme, let's look at this gem from shortstop. A sharp ground ball to Liover Peguero. He gets to it, but he's deep in the hole. Again, momentum is the enemy. He can't set his feet. So what does he do? He fields the ball, does a full pirouette, and fires a bullet to first for the out. The announcer is right. Don't you ever take a play like that for granted. That is not easy. That is world-class athleticism and proof that creating incredible defensive plays is as much about instinct as it is about practice. Here comes another hit that was stolen by pure effort. A ball is looped into shallow left field. It looks for all the world like it's going to find green grass. But Heliot Ramos charges in hard from his position. He reads the sinking trajectory perfectly and launches himself forward in a full extension dive, catching the ball just inches off the ground. That looked like a guaranteed single, maybe even a double, but Ramos' incredible hustle turned it into a spectacular out. You have to feel for the batter on this next one. Jordan Westburg hits an absolute line shot rocket into right field. It has base hit written all over it. But Dylan Moore in right field comes racing in. He knows he has one chance. He dives, fully laid out, and snags it out of the air. A holy smokes, hang a star on that one kind of grab. That's a play that deflates an entire offense. You do everything right as a hitter, and a Gold Glove caliber play just steals your hit away. Unbelievable. Outfielders have to deal with more than just speed and distance. They have to deal with spin. This ball is hit to the opposite field, and it is slicing away from the fielder viciously. This is one of the toughest balls to track, but Fernando Tatis Jr. makes it look easy. He glides over, tracks the slice perfectly, and makes the catch look routine. Trust me, with the way that ball was moving, that was anything but routine. It's a testament to his elite skill as an outfielder. We've saved one of the best for last. This ball is crushed. It's heading out to deep right center. Off the bat, everyone in the ballpark thinks that's a home run. But Bryce Terang is flying back to the wall. He times his jump perfectly, reaches high over the fence, and brings it back. He caught it. He saves a home run. What a catch. That is the ultimate defensive play, taking points directly off the scoreboard. An absolute difference maker in the outfield and a perfect example of why you never, ever give up on a play. And there you have it. 40 minutes of web gems, cannon arms, and jaw-dropping athleticism. These are the moments that don't always make the top of the news, but they are the heart and soul of baseball. If you enjoyed this deep dive into some of baseball's best baseball highlights, do us a huge favor and smash that like button. It truly helps the channel grow. And if you want more breakdowns of incredible defensive plays just like this, make sure you subscribe to Baseball Extra and click that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know which one of these plays was your absolute favorite. Thanks for joining us at Baseball Extra, and we'll see you in the next one.